If you guys don't know, there's a mod in the Minecraft community known simply as the Origins mod. It is popularly used on the Origins SMP starring YouTubers you may know, most notably WilburSoot and TommyInnit, who created the server. I'm not going to go super in depth on the mod in this video, however the base mod contains 9 different origins which change your vanilla experience in various ways. For example, the Blazeborn origin spawns you in the nether with an immunity to fire and lava damage, instead taking damage from water and rain, drastically changing the way you play. However, a simpler origin such as Avian gives you permanent slow falling as the best attribute, with needing to sleep at high altitudes and the inability to eat meat as the only downgrades. The past few weeks, I decided to play as the Phantom origin. As a Phantom, you can switch in and out of a Phantom-like state. This Phantom state allows you to walk through solid blocks and be completely invisible, depending on if you wear armor and sprint. This seems great and all, but what are the debuffs? Well, they are relatively large. First, you get hungry much faster while in the Phantom state. Well, that's not too bad, right? In addition to this, you start to burn in daylight when not in your Phantom state. Alright, that seems like a pretty big deal. Finally, as a Phantom, you have 3 less hearts. This seems like a relatively small change, however it can affect your gameplay in ways you wouldn't have thought. In this video, I will be compiling what I have learned in order to succeed and thrive. Number 1. Food is your most important resource, and it's not even close. As a Phantom, you are constantly losing hunger in your Phantom state, a state which is extremely necessary for your survival. Your first priority as a Phantom should be to establish a sufficient and solid source of food. In my world, it took me longer than I would have wished. However, I decided to create a hoglin farm. This was for more than just a stable food source, however. Pork chop has some of the highest saturation in the game. In addition to this, in the nether, well, there is no sun. This allows you to build the farm without having to be in Phantom mode. The original farm, designed by Umfaust, gets around 3,500 cooked pork chops and 500 leather in an hour. This farm is also tileable, meaning it can be extended. The video shows 3 layers and I built around 16. If you're having issues getting the nether grass as you need silk touch, you can also use dirt. Number 2, survivability is key. Yes, this sounds like common sense. However, as a Phantom, you lose hunger quicker, can't be out in the sun, and also have 3 less hearts. This means you have much less survivability than other origins or a regular player. With less survivability, you have to be much more disciplined than the average playthrough. Armor is a top priority, and making sure you absolutely always have food with you should be a priority as well. And number 3, the nether and end become much scarier. Picture this for a second. You just started your playthrough, and instead of having this shiny enchanted diamond armor, you just had iron. You're traversing the nether, trying to find a bastion or a fortress to get the loot you need to get to the next stage of the game. You come across the most natural barrier in the nether, a lava lake. That's nothing a seasoned Minecraft player like myself couldn't handle, you think to yourself foolishly. Without even thinking, you go to bridge across the lake, not noticing your mistake until it's too late. This exact situation is only magnified in the end, where there is almost no chance of survival. In conclusion, in order to thrive as a Phantom, you need to establish a stable source of food, be hyper aware, and focus on your survival with discipline for your ability. After all, talent is nothing without dedication and discipline, and dedication and discipline is a talent in itself. Thank you.